Hello and welcome to a brand new day. In your marriage relationship, when you consistently keep malice, it erodes the fabric of intimacy between you and your spouse. You know, some people are specialists. When something happens, they don't talk to each other for days, for weeks. I've heard of months. Couples were not communicating. They were just living in the same house. And you're like, why? That is why you need to make up your mind and have core values between yourselves that you want to be operating in your marriage. You know, some marriages don't have mission statements. They don't have vision. They don't have goals. That is the kind of marriage where malice can prevail. You need to come to a round table conference at the beginning of the year like this. You say, okay, these are the things we will be doing in our home. If we have any misunderstanding, we have to resolve it within this period. Because if you don't, this has led some people to divorce courts. This has led some people to separate. Because when you're not talking with each other, you're not communicating, the devil is communicating with each of you. And he will be putting thoughts, strongholds in your mind, in your spouse's mind, against you. And actions will be misinterpreted, and a lot of things can happen. And before you know what is happening, the gap becomes wider and wider and wider between the two of you, and it's very, very dangerous and unhealthy to your marriage relationship. So you need to make up your mind and say, concerning malice, concerning when we have misunderstanding, when we want to resolve our conflicts, this is how we're going to do it. So make it black and white. Write it down. We will make sure we don't have any issue unresolved within 24 hours. If we cannot resolve it between ourselves, then we have to request for professional godly counsel. It is wise. The Bible says, in a multitude of counsel, there is safety. I'm not saying you should go everywhere and be talking about your spouse is this, your spouse is that. No. Seek godly counsel. Talk to people that you are sure of that will keep your matter confidential and will give you good and godly counsel. So, make sure that you are not a malice specialist. And you know yourselves. Some of you are watching me and you have not even talked for days. This is time to end it. Especially if you're a child of God, you're a believer. It's not the best. Let's see what today's Family Impact Daily Bible Meditation says. It's taken from the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 20. NKJV. And I read, brethren, talking to you, do not be children in understanding. However, in malice be babes, but in understanding be mature. That means when it comes to malice, be like children. You know how children are. They'll say, I won't talk to you, I'm fighting. They forgot it. The next minute, they started playing. It says, be children in malice. Behave like children when it comes to keeping malice. That way, you will enjoy bliss and joy. And you will even live long. You see, to be harboring bitterness and resentment on your inside is not healthy for your well-being, either spiritually, emotionally, or even physically. So, be babes in malice.